Hey kids, this is lesson 9, level 6, choosing your own adventure by using some natural language processing techniques, using array lists, string methods, things like that. So these are kind of like the stuff we did in the last lesson at level 7, where you are looping through a loop and removing things. And I did this one 2 different ways. And so I'm going to do this search results the way we did it in the last section or in the last lesson, and then we'll do it a slightly different way. Both these ways will work, but there's going to be a little glitch as we go through the first way, and I'd kind of like to show you like what that glitch is and why it works that way. So these query words, this is an array list of string objects that is called query words. And we are adding these words to that array list. What we are going to do is we are going to remove stop words. So these are the stop words. So we're going to loop through this array list, and when we find one of these stop words, we are going to remove it from the query words list. But what you'll notice is in the last lesson, there were actually 2 array lists on this class. So there was one that had the words, and there was another one that had things we wanted to remove. So this is slightly different. But we're still going to do the same thing. We're going to have to traverse through 2 arrays. So here is the search engine for the search engine class. And here is where we need to modify the remove stop words. Now you'll notice the very first thing that is in there is this file reader to string list. They are taking all of these stop words and they are turning them into an array list. And they're doing that inside this remove stop words method that we're writing. So this is the first thing that is kind of going to be messy for us. But we'll fix it, and then we'll come back and we'll do it again. So I'll break this into 2 videos. So just like we did last time, we had to create another method that we would refer in this one so we could remove it. And so I'm going to go down here and I'm going to go public. This is going to return a Boolean, and I'll call this is stop word. And it's going to take a string, which is going to be word to check. And not if. We're not going to go if yet. We're going to go for the string word in, and this was stop words. For each word in this stop words list, if the word equals word to check, we want to return true. Else, need to go here, we want to return false. So once this method returns true, the method is done. It's not going to run anything else again. Now let's go up here and let's do like we did last time. I'm going to go for, and I'm going to call this int, I'll call this Q index for the query index. That's going to equal, now we went backwards through our list, and these are called query words. So I want to go, I'm going to start at query words size -1, and then I want the Q index to always be greater than or equal to 0. And then I want to take the Q index and I want to decrement it by 1 every time. And then let's create a string, and let's call this Q word. This is going to be query words dot get whatever is at the Q index. And if, this is what I'm going to call that method below, if is stop word with the Q word to check it. So if is stop word the Q word, then I want to remove that. So I'm going to take my query words and I want to remove the Q word. Actually, I want to remove whatever's at my Q index. And that is all I need to do here. I don't think I need to do anything else. Because this is a void method, so it doesn't return anything. And this is the Boolean method, so it's going to return this. All right. Now let's see if this works. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to call the engine. I'm going to go engine dot remove stop, not stopper, words. I don't think that took anything, did it? That does not take a parameter. And then I just want to print out system.out.println. That was terrible. Engine. Now there's going to be an error here, but then we'll fix it. So let's run this puppy and see what comes up. So the problem is we can't access this stop words from inside this other method. And so let's go back up here into the search engine. The problem is because this is being called inside the method. So I think if we remove it, I copied it and I'm going to comment it out and I'm going to put it right up here. I think if we run it here, everything might work okay, unless I made another mistake, but let's see what happens. Oh, Q index. I didn't even see that before. So I should have, it's just lowercase I. And there I spelled Q index with a QU. So we're getting all the mistakes out here. Let's try it one more time. Third time's a charm, with feeling. And so there are the words. So it's removed all the stop words, but it has it's removed all the stop words, but the problem is that when we did this Boolean method, that Boolean method could not access this list, this array list, because the array list was created inside this method. So there's actually a way that they suggest in their instructions, since we're kind of creating this list on the fly, we can loop through both of them. So we'll give that a try. I'll make another video of the other way to do this. This works. It's based on what we've done in these last couple of lessons, but again, they're going to throw something, a little twist at you. So we'll see how we deal with this little twist.